It's been ages since we had a good psychological horror game that could really force us to be worried about our surroundings and make us irritated about something lurking in the shadows. But gladly, the popular Chilla's art has obviously made a comeback with an actual terrifying release called Night Security, which is already scary because we all know nothing happy happens while working in security in horror games. Anyway, Night Security is a Japanese horror game that takes players on a chilling and intense journey into the world of night security and its creepy dark sides that most of us don't realize. By blending an immersive atmosphere, psychological horror elements, and Japanese-inspired visuals, the game aims to provide an unsettling and thrilling test for your mind and control over your emotions. One of the notable features that captured my interest is the ability to toggle the VHS effect on or off in the settings menu, which is an effect that adds a touch of nostalgia and retro charm to the game, intensifying the overall immersion and contributing to the creepy climate around you. The game excels at creating an authentic and atmospheric environment, paying meticulous attention to detail in its design, which kind of reminds us of great horror games we played before like Infliction, Hellseed, and From the Darkness. From flickering lights to haunting sounds and overall ambience, Night Security effectively constructs an environment that heightens the horror experience and evokes a sense of vulnerability and anticipation of something that can happen at any time. It is a kind of horror game that aims to push players to their limits by incorporating various elements of psychological horror, such as mind-bending puzzles, unsettling encounters, and psychological manipulation, all with the goal of instilling long-lasting unease and fear even after the game ends, especially since it takes inspiration from Japanese horror films, which contribute to showcasing environment art that captures the essence of the genre in a precise way. The game perfectly uses these influences to provide a memorable playthrough, particularly for fans of Japanese horror and Asian folklore in general. Additionally, Night Security also features an autosave function, ensuring that players' progress is saved on each floor. This eliminates any worries about losing progress and allows you to fully immerse yourself in the horror without the need for manual saves, so you don't lose your mind going through everything from the beginning again and again. Moreover, the game presents various conclusions, providing you with the opportunity to replay the game and uncover different outcomes and endings based on your decisions and actions. This feature not only enhances engagement with the game's storyline and mechanics, but also encourages you to explore more and be more curious about how your journey will end, or basically how your psychological pressure will finish. Even though the duration of the whole thing is relatively short, it's actually a worthy experience that reminds us a little bit of the golden era of indie horror games when psychological aspects were taken seriously to be as effective as possible. To be honest, I'm still waiting for another game that has the same vibes as From the Darkness. That one was literally torture. Okay guys, this is it for today. I tried hard to keep it as short as possible so I don't spoil anything for those of you who are planning to play the game at some point and feel the horror directly. And by the way, tell me what you think about this kind of fast, short video where we explain a certain game that deserves your attention, and it will probably be on a daily basis if you guys loved it. This doesn't mean that the longer videos are gone, but it basically means that the short ones will be a bonus and something that fills the void between the long content. There are a lot of crazy horror games that can be mentioned on a separate basis like this, especially because sometimes they can't fit into a list. Anyway, enough chit chat, and I hope to see you soon.